Hello, friends. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to another Genshin Saturday. A little bit, because... Yeah, I, totally am not exhausted. Totally not. I am... normally fit. Yo, anime elder. Imagine streaming at this time. Couldn't be me. Yeah, am I right? Anyways, hello everybody. Welcome, welcome. Alright, let me... Pop filter. Please don't fall. My pop filter fell. Man, imagine starting stream and then everything going wrong. Couldn't be me. Could not be me. Okay, so... There we go. I think everything's fine. I think my pop filter now works fine. Okay, great. We good. Unless it's just gonna hit my hand. That is very much under it. And it will... If I cry out in pain, you guys will know the answer of why. At any point in the stream. Imagine starting a Minecraft stream, but absolutely everything goes wrong. Couldn't be me. Oh, yeah, that could absolutely not be me either. Jeez. Anyway, so... This is not the team. Ignore this team. Totally not raising friendship points or anything. There, here's my stream team. Okay, so story quest. Her. Let's go. Alright, where are we going? Oh, we're actually close. Alright, great. So how is everybody I was about to say this evening. That's how tired I am. I gotta go get ready for work. Have fun with the stream. Okay, Mega, well, thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you have a wonderful, well, hopefully work is not bad. Hopefully work will go okay.
We haven't been to the Youkai publishing house in a while. Paimon wonders if they have any new books in. The one we read with A that time was pretty cool.
Yeah, and you didn't want me to pick it.
This is a no-brainer, man. There's only one thing worth wishing for, and that is a ton of Mora.
But the exam's next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for.
Man.
I'm better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly.
Couldn't be me.
It's just an exam. Trust me, there's no problem you can't solve by throwing Mora at it. If it doesn't work, then just keep throwing till it does.
That's gambling, sir. That's gambling.
What are they arguing about? It's quite a spirited debate.
Huh? Really? You guys don't know? You need
and I don't
to stand on this land at midnight, lower your head and recite a special incantation, then your wish will come true.
What does that mean?
Looks like you guys really aren't in the loop. This, my friends, is the next big thing. A highly effective wish ritual guaranteed to make your wishes come true.
Next big
A
thing?
wish ritual? That actually works?
This does not sound credible. Paimon, you remember that time with, what was it? Star Watcher, whatever?
Right?
I'm getting vibes.
Paimon knows that's just not how the world works.
I didn't believe it at first either, but that changed when it worked for someone I know.
But that changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
It's this guy called Kunihiko. He's practically always been unemployed, wastes his days away, and he owes a lot of money. Like, a lot. But get this. I don't see him for a few days, and suddenly I find him dressed to the nines and feasting at a high-class restaurant. I heard it directly from him. He used this wishing ritual, and the next day he woke up to find his whole bed filled high with Mora.
His whole bed was filled with... Wow!
Paimon, calm down. This is a lie.
I'm sure the part
This
about
is a
waking
scam.
up lying on a bed of Mora is a bit of an exaggeration. Whether you believe it or not, it's not exactly a difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right?
If you're still feeling skeptical, just ask around. There are a lot of very compelling stories going around these days.
Really? Well, come on! Let's go ask around right now, shall we?
Why the sudden urgency? Paimon, I have, like, what, 3 million Mora? I'm good.
Well, if it really is true, then just think of all the Mora Paimon could... Oh, and you'd finally be reunited with your twin too. Let's go!
Thank you, Paimon, for your sudden care about my twin. About my brother. Thank you. I'm glad that you have not forgotten something that is very dear and close to me. I am absolutely honored that you did not forget that, Paimon. Absolutely honored. Actually, wait, should I talk to I'll just keep going. They're probably gonna say something like, oh, ask around, trust me, it works, but I still have to do my exam. But it works, trust me.
It seems like there really are a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff. Hey, see those two? Paimon remembers them from the EI publishing house. One's an editor and the other's an author.
Grasp the thought in mind. Clear like...
Ooh, that
clear
focus.
like the light of the moon. As close as kin with you. No, thou. Wait, thee? Hear my summons, right?
No, it's not hear my summons, it's heed my summons. Heed! You're never going to get it down at this rate.
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Sounds like a Hamilton play.
You scared me. Okay.
I mean, Shakespeare.
Okay. Where did I leave off with the incantation again?
Incantation? Are you guys trying out this new wishing ritual stuff too?
Junkichi is trying it out, to be specific. He's hit a bit of a creativity block recently, so... I'm helping him make a wish so that he can move past it.
I didn't think you guys would believe in this kind of thing.
I mean, I obviously don't. But Junkichi never listens to an outside opinion, so all I can do is go along with it.
Imagine just
Mr.
going along for the
Shigeru,
ride.
can you please be a little more accommodating? This is extremely important to me. People have had all kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick, ace their studies. I'm just a poor, struggling writer looking to get over a creative hurdle. Is that so much to ask?
Then just walk around
Anyway,
and look
I
at
just
sights.
know this is going
Get
to work.
inspiration.
I have a gut
Easy.
feeling about it.
Didn't you say the same thing when you went to make your wish at the Grand Narukami Shrine? Oh, I just know this is gonna work. I have a gut feeling about it.
The Omamori from the shrine take too long to have any effect on your luck. All right, enough of that. Help me get this incantation down. My new book depends on it.
Abby, you just write a book about this incantation.
Look, to be completely
Damn.
honest, I think you need to sit down and have a good think about what kind of story you want to write. Where's all that self-confidence you had when you first started out? Look at you now, trying dubious methods from any old light novel.
Wait. What? This wishing ritual comes from a light novel?
Yep, it's from the one called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Is it published by Yay Publishing House?
No, it's most likely a self-published title. It just appeared out of nowhere and took Inazuma by storm.
Really?
As a fellow writer,
Is this by
I'll refrain
Moonwatcher?
from passing comment on
Yourself
how
to,
well
like,
the
a
story is
Night
written,
Wisher,
but
whatever
everyone
his
is
name
saying the
was?
wishing incantations it contains are the real deal.
Look, Junkichi, yes, everyone's saying it's real, it works, but that's only half the story. I've also heard lots of people saying that everyone who's had their wish granted using this method starts behaving strangely.
What's so surprising about that? They're probably just giddy with joy at having their wish come true.
This is starting to sound a little suspicious.
Wow, Paimon. It's like when they say it's weird, then you're like, oh, it's suspicious. But when I tell you it, you're like, nah, you're over-exaggerating.
Why don't we go to the Grand Narukami Shrine and ask Yaimiko about it? She's the expert when it comes to both light novels and the supernatural.
I think I don't want her to be bothered by this. I don't think... I'd like to hope that this would be an enormous waste of time for her. That there's like 2 domains that are stacked on one another.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Hello, EA.
Miko! Great, you're here!
Well, hello there, young ones. What brings you to the shrine? It just so happens that I have a wonderful novel here. I highly recommend it.
We'd like your expert input on
Oh?
something.
Well, what did you want to ask?
Well, we were just... actually, you look kind of busy. Is this a bad time?
No, not at all. It's nothing major.
How could the big high priestess person just say that my problem is nothing major?
Lady Guji, what do you mean, nothing major? I'm begging you, you've got to help me save my brother.
I called it. I called it. What's
It
happened?
really is nothing major. I stand by that. Oh, but since you're so curious, let's have him relate the story one more time, just for you.
You two seem to have a good relationship with Guji-ai. Please, put in a good word for me. You have to convince her to help my brother. Here's what happened. My name is Kato Yohei, and my brother is Kato Shingo.
Okay.
All he's ever wanted is to become a swordmaster, so he once asked Sensei Domon of the Meikyo Shisui art to take him on as a disciple. Domon turned him away, took one look at him and said he didn't have what it takes to train in the art of the sword. But my brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat.
That's good.
He trained every day as hard as he could, and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently.
Hey, that's great. He proved him wrong.
But since his victory, he's been acting extremely strange. It's like he's become a completely different person. The doctors can't find anything wrong with him, so I'm betting it must be the work of an evil spirit. That's why I'm here, begging for Guji-ai's help.
You know, there really aren't as many evil spirits lurking around as you seem to think. Your brother achieved the goal he'd been striving toward for as long as he can remember, and now it's gone. It's only natural that he feels a little empty and lost while he's trying to find a new direction. If it were me, I'd just leave him be for a couple of days. He'll recover on his own soon enough.
No, Lady Guji. If you saw him for yourself, you'd know. I guarantee you, he's not acting like someone who feels empty and lost.
Does he seem like a tyrant, barbarian?
Oh, all right. Then tell me, when did your brother spar with Domon's disciple?
About 5 days ago.
5 days ago, you say?
Yes, Lady Guji. That's a long time for him to be acting up like this. I'm really worried about him.
When someone fulfills their goal, it can take longer than 5 days to feel a little empty.
Our greatest wish is to one day found our own school, just like Domon. We can't jeopardize that dream now.
Wait a minute, now I'm a little confused. Are you here to save your brother, or are you here to make your dreams of founding a martial arts school come true?
Well, they're kinda two sides of the same coin, aren't they?
Whatever. Let me ask you this. Have you heard of any interesting new rumors lately? If so, I'd love to hear about them.
What? Rumors? I haven't heard anything.
Oh dear. Well, that's too bad.
Lady Guji, please stop changing the subject. This is someone's life we're talking about here. Please, you've gotta help me.
It sounds like he's fine, dude.
Miko, he seems really desperate. His thing with his brother sounds really bad. Come on, you should help him.
Man, I don't like any of these choices. He looks very, anxiousful. I merged it, I guess, because I don't really know.
Okay, fine. Then it's decided.
Yay, Miko! So you're gonna help him?
No, you are.
Kato, whatever your name was. These two guests are trusted acquaintances of mine, and in fact, they are experts in resolving all manner of strange and supernatural phenomena. Exorcisms and that sort of thing are all in a day's work for them.
Yeah! Wait a sec!
Time out, what did you expect was gonna happen?
Really?
Is that hesitation that I detect in your voice? So let me get this straight. You come begging to me for help, I actually recommend someone for the job, then suddenly you start doubting me?
Man. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This is honestly how I do things, like, of analytical stuff.
Not at all. Never. Whatever Lady Guji says, I trust wholeheartedly. Thank you two for your willingness to help. Please follow me.
Now hold on a hot second, Miko. We may be a lot of things, but we ain't exorcists.
Well, we have no clue about this. I mean, I do, but like, whatever. Script says otherwise.
Don't worry. If he wants an exorcism, just grab a handful of salt and mutter some mumbo-jumbo while you're sprinkling it around.
Oh, that's funny.
It's a common trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of bravado. As soon as the protagonist gains self-confidence, everything else just magically falls into place.
Well, hilarious, but this is not a light
Well,
novel.
you were the ones who seemed concerned about his situation. Don't you think it would be a little unfair to make me do all the work? Besides, we both know you wouldn't be here at the Grand Narukami Shrine unless you had a request for me too. This is an opportunity to demonstrate that you come in good faith.
This feels all wrong. But you technically have a point, so...
And that's basically my friends. Whenever I do, it's like, you know, that's terrible, but you're not wrong.
All right, let's go. Don't worry now, I'll be coming along too.
Okay, let's follow Youkai and go visit his brother. What is going on here? Granted, you can never be quite sure what's going on in Miko's mind, but she seems even more disinterested than usual in Youhei's situation.
The Electro Archon.
Well, a life's at stake here, so it looks like we'll have to deal with that first before we'll get the chance to ask her about the incantation stuff.
Maybe it's just nothing. Maybe Ye just knows that it's nothing and doesn't want to waste her time. You never know. Maybe it is something important. Maybe it's not. We don't know.
How strange. My brother's been meditating here pretty much constantly over the past few days, but now he's gone.
Meditating?
Yeah, it's something that he suddenly started doing after defeating Domon's disciple. He just sits there alone, talking to himself. It's pretty disturbing, actually. But that's not important right now. Where the heck could he have gone in his current state?
This does pose a bit of a problem. If we can't find your brother, well, we can't perform an exorcism with nothing to exorcise, can we?
I mean, not with that attitude.
Kato, whatever your name was, given the circumstances, why don't you start by going to find your brother, and also picking up a handful of salt on your way? We'll need to use it during the exorcism.
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm on it.
Get salt.
Miko, what about us? Shouldn't we help look for his brother too?
No need. While What's-His-Face is handling that, we'll take a walk around and ask people what they know about the two brothers. Maybe we'll find out some amusing details.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna be like... So this is my prediction, right? He's coming to us to try to get help from, you know, everybody else. But I think, like, for his brother, but I think all along maybe he's the one that's going psychotic. Maybe it's because of jealousy.
Hello, sir. We'd like to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Oh, are you debt collectors? Youhei said to tell you not to worry. He'll be able to pay you back as soon as he has enrolled a few disciples.
Huh.
Huh? Debt collectors? No, we're not here for anything like that. But, it sounds like Youhei and Shingo have gotten themselves into a bit of a pickle.
Well, yes. I don't think there's any disputing that. Those two don't have an ounce of dedication between them. They just hop between ideas and won't stick to anything.
Huh? But Youhei said his brother has always wanted to become a sword master, and even asked Domon to be his sensei.
That's true, yes. Shingo begged Domon to take him on, and eventually, he finally relented. But even after convincing a renowned sensei to give him a chance, he was the same as ever, bumming around in class instead of focusing on his training.
Wow, good job.
In the end, Domon had had enough and kicked him out. But Shingo was resentful about it. He blamed Domon for not seeing his potential, and even declared that he would challenge a disciple of Domon to a duel.
Wait, what? That's not what we heard.
Oh, how interesting. We heard a slightly different version. My brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently.
Yohei said that? That Shingo trained hard. That's ridiculous. He just lay there cussing to high heaven all day, every day. Some training regimen, that is. Yohei did tell me about Shingo winning the fight, but I took it with a grain of salt. You can ask Kenji at the village entrance more about that. He always has reliable information.
Yeah, basically this whole situation's not what it seems. That's just funny. At first it was like, yeah, we thought about like, all right, fine, I'll train you, I guess, if you really want to work hard. But then he's lazy. It's just, nope, get out.
Hey there.
How dare
We've
you?
come to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Oh. Oh, you mean Shingo and Yohei?
Yeah, we heard that Shingo defeated an apprentice of Domon's recently. Is that true?
I love those hilichurls in the background, just punching some stones.
Yes, it's true. Oh, wait, so are you here because you heard they're starting their own school and you're looking to sign up?
Man, dude, Kenji, was it? I feel so bad for you. You literally have danger left and right.
We're not here to sign up, but we would like to hear more details about the fight.
Well, you've come to the right person. I actually went to watch it. I thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the Meikyo Shisui art. But when he drew his sword, he became a whole different person. The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water, mesmerizing to watch. Domon's disciple is no pushover, but he was absolutely no match for Shingo.
So I guess Shingo is like basically a prodigy.
Is Shingo really that strong?
Yep, he seemed pretty euphoric after winning the duel too. He was celebrating very vocally, saying something like, "What a duel. I haven't felt this good in a long time."
Any other details to share? We've heard that Shingo has been behaving rather out of character since then.
I'd definitely say that he has more energy than he used to. In the past, he never used to do much except lie around sunbathing all day. But just yesterday, for example, I saw him cutting down trees for the village head. In the space of one afternoon, he did what most people couldn't finish in 3 days. Not only that, but he managed to fell a lavender melon tree with just one kick.
Oh,
Quite impressive.
Things got weird after that, though. The village head brought out some tofu for him, and he just flipped out. He shouted, "What is that stuff? Keep that away from me!" and then ran off.
Lady Guji, esteemed
Man,
exorcists.
Tofu.
Finally, I found you.
Who would win in a battle? This prodigy swordsman who was able to beat like some sensei's most prized disciple in a duel, or some tofu?
I found my brother. He's at the waterfall, and I've got the salt you asked for too. Come on, let's go.
Oh, as much as I'd prefer to stay and hear some more delicious details, I suppose we'd better be going now that he has been found.
Wow, that's far. How did you know he was there? And it was just after getting some salt.
Look
What's
over
up?
there. That's him at the
this
waterfall.
is Yohei's brother. Whoa, he's meditating while sitting in a waterfall. That's pretty wild.
I mean, to be fair, it honestly looks like he's sitting right in front of it.
Hey, listen! He's talking to himself.
Woohoo! How's that? Can you feel it? Can you feel the feeling of manliness?
I don't think you're meditating because your
Found
eyes
your
are
own
open.
school. Ha! So shallow. How can a manly man aspire to something so lame? Please, spare me. Spare me. I can't feel the manliness. I can't even feel the cold anymore. I can't take any more. I'm gonna die. Yohei. Yohei! Save me! Save me!
Miko's like
Did
laughing.
you hear that? All the nonsense aside, he's going for help.
Huh? Who goes there?
He stood up, and now he's coming this way.
No, don't come any closer. Help!
What do we do? Miko, think of something!
Oh, poor thing. Yohei, your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his final breaths to call on you for help. Whatever shall we do?
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Well, how should I know?
The way it looks to me is that Shingo feels terribly resentful to you about something. Would you mind telling me what that's all about?
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
You don't know? But surely you should have more insight than anyone else into how your brother came to be this way.
You know, he's still walking this way.
Yohei, I suggest you think very carefully before you open your mouth again. This is a life or death situation. Your brother is your closest relative. You must have noticed straight away when he started acting out of character. And yet, 5 whole days pass before it occurs to you to come and seek help from me. You really expect me not to notice the gaping holes in your story?
But
As you wish. It's fine by me if you don't want to tell the truth. But after Shingo dies, you'll be next.
Ooh.
It's futile trying to escape. Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right behind your back. After all, you did summon it together.
Ah! All right, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. My brother and I used a wishing incantation. We made a wish.
Made a wish?
Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage right now. You just have to recite an incantation at midnight and your wish will be granted. Just like the book described, we drew the magic symbol, stepped inside it barefoot at midnight, said the incantation, and lo and behold, spheres of light appeared all around us. After my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked. Out of nowhere, he suddenly had these amazing sword skills. But his whole personality changed too.
Well, why did you wait till now to get help?
Because I was worried that if he goes back to normal, he'll lose his skills with the sword.
What's with the water behind him? Like his head and his nose?
If that happens, it'd ruin our plans to start a martial arts school, and we'd be back to being poor. I just wanted to keep this under wraps until we'd managed to get the dojo set up and paid off our debts.
So then, why'd you go to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Well, 'cause with the way he's acting now, I was worried that rumors might start spreading that he's gotten involved in the occult arts or something, and then no one would want to sign up as his disciple. So I was thinking that maybe Lady Guji might have a way to get my brother back to normal, but let him keep his sword skills?
My, look at you with your ingenious schemes. Stop deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not his. They belong to the spirit that has possessed him.
You're right. We were wrong to do what we did. We had this coming.
That sounded so meaningful.
All right,
dude.
then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt, and then draw your sword.
Man, it was really salt.
It's the spirit!
See that? That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
Save me! Save me!
Miko! He fainted! What do we do now?
We do nothing. But you, little one, just a quick fight and this will all be over.
Who's this? Ah, a fellow swordmaster. Come on, fight me!
He's coming! Be careful!
What's with all these samurais and being like, let's fight? Well, It's a big sword, so I guess it works out.
Dodge this!
Brace yourselves.
There we go.
That was great! Excellent! Woo! What a rush! I haven't felt this great in a long, long time.
He disappeared, but he looked pretty content at the end there.
That's what you call a lingering spirit.
Huh. Well, Paimon sure is confused. Do you know what that was all about?
I have a rough idea.
We can talk about it later. They're about to wake up.
What am I doing here? Yohei? Yohei, is that you?
Shingo, are you alright?
Yohei, I had the weirdest dream. I dreamed that I wasn't a useless loser with a sword anymore. I even beat one of Domon's disciples. I thought we could finally open a dojo of our own now. But then I realized I couldn't control my own body. And there was this voice in my ear talking to me constantly. I was terrified and I wanted to take control of my body back, but I couldn't. And the voice kept talking about manliness.
Shingo, we shouldn't have made that wish. We summoned a spirit and it possessed you.
Yes, and had we not come to your rescue, your life would have been over before too much longer. Then the spirit would have haunted your brother until he died of fatigue too.
Thank you, Lady Guji, and thank you for your assistance, exorcism experts.
All right, take him to get some rest. He's very weak right now, having been possessed for quite a few days. He will experience a high fever, but it won't be fatal. Remember, this is the price you pay. At this point, I would normally lecture you on the dire consequences of using occult methods to obtain power that does not belong to you. But I think you get the picture now, don't you?
Yes, we understand now. We won't do it ever again.
Thank you, Lady Guji. Thank you, exorcists. We'll be on our way then. Come on, Shingo.
Come on, dude. There's a Hilichurl right there sleeping.
Would they really have lost their lives if we hadn't gotten involved?
Like, I can imagine in the back of that, this Hilichurl is just trying to sleep, and then he just opens his eyes, just seeing the spirit of the swordsman and us fighting it, and then he's like, maybe if I just stay lying down, don't move, they'll just go away.
And if so, why the heck were you so reluctant to help out?
They would have been fine. I had to scare them a little, though. Otherwise, I hardly think these two lazy rascals would have learned their lesson.
So, what was it that possessed Shingo?
You saw it all for yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit had possessed him, can't you?
A master of the sword.
Ah! Paimon's got it. It was an Oni.
Correct. Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't have any ill intentions. As a matter of fact, it actually seemed like it was trying to train Shingo to become bolder.
Huh. Fair enough. But it seems like it had the opposite effect.
Tossing salt caused it to temporarily leave Shingo's body. Then, you exhausted its strength by fighting it, so it disappeared.
I wasn't lying about the salt.
Even if we'd done nothing at all, Shingo would have eventually become too weak for his body to host the spirit, and it would have left of its own accord. Of course, it would have been more stressful for Shingo and Yohei that way. Still, the experience may ultimately have been more effective than me scaring them into submission with a little exaggeration.
Whew. Well, the main thing is that nobody got hurt.
All right, seems like we've wrapped up everything here. Come on, off we go.
Hold on, Miko. You say everything's wrapped up, but are you sure about that?
You mean you disagree?
The book, A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, that's just weird.
Oh, you mean that they got the incantation from that book? Yes, I know the one.
Actually, that book's the whole reason we came looking for you at the shrine today. Incantations seem really popular.
And the
right
Hilichurls still be like, they're still there. Why aren't they going away? Please, I'll run away the second you leave. Please.
Human beings don't have powers like us yokai. It's quite understandable for them to be interested in incantations to summon the supernatural.
That's not the point. The problem is that the incantations in the book are actually capable of summoning spirits and stuff. And loads of people are trying it.
Even then, humans only have so much strength. Even if they do successfully summon a spirit with the incantation, it won't stay with them for very long. I really wouldn't fret about it.
But who wrote this book? And why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here?
I wonder if she wrote it.
What do you think, Traveler?
Well, if Miko says it's fine, we probably don't need to worry.
Well, when you put it that way, she has been pretty trustworthy so far. She said from the beginning that it wasn't anything major. And so far, there hasn't been any big danger.
Lady Yai, I finally found you.
Kuroda, what are you doing here?
I'm here to report on Yai Publishing House's sales for the last month. All the numbers are here. Please take a look.
Let me see. What? We're losing market share?
Yes. Overall bestseller, readers' favorite, and trending ranking. We're being beaten in all categories.
Maybe, yeah, this is something that they want to deal with. So, Paimon, what's your favorite book? Probably the one that we just got. All right, Paimon, I'm gonna go back to their
One
conversation.
book is topping the charts. It's called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Both of you, back here now.
Miko? What is it? You have a really scary look on your face right now.
Both of you get over here right now.
Things just got serious. A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is an all-round hit, summarily beating the novels of the Yai Publishing House by every analysis.
All right, Miko. Define serious.
Just what is that supposed to mean? I worked extremely hard to promote our latest featured work, and now a rival book comes out of nowhere and steals our thunder. If this isn't the very definition of intolerable, I don't know what is.
Oh, but I mean, I guess that the book is just better than all of your things. That they're just summoning spirits and it's not that bad.
I have to come up with a counterplan, and you are going to help me.
Huh? How is this our problem all of a sudden?
Paimon, please. Who wrote this book and why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here?
Yep, there's Miko.
Oh, am I to take it that the safety of the people of Inazuma isn't so important in your eyes after all?
Good job, Paimon.
Wait, what just happened? Again, you technically have a point, but this feels all wrong.
Paimon, it's called She's Using Your Words Right Back at You.
Nothing's wrong, okay? Come on. We're going to war. I'm going to head back and make some preparations. Meet me outside the Yai Publishing House.
Man, I can't believe Paimon doesn't, like, Paimon's like, oh, that's fine, and then Miko's like, now you're helping me, and Paimon's like, I don't want to. Man, this is just a comical story quest, I gotta say.
Alright, Miko, we're here. So what's your plan of action to deal with this rival book?
Why don't you take a guess? I'll give you a hint. It's to do with the Yai Publishing House.
Oh, Paimon knows! Combine the reputation of the Yai Publishing House with the status of Guji Yai and tell everyone that the incantations in that book are dangerous!
Oh, wow. Your first guess and you got it absolutely wrong.
Yeah! Wait! Seriously?
That took
That wasn't it?
Paimon, that took a little bit for you to process.
A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is the hottest light novel right now. If we did as you suggested, we would effectively be advertising to everyone that the incantations are real. In bending over backwards trying to warn everyone about the dangers, all we would accomplish is to create more curious readers ready to try them out. Also, sales for the book would only increase further.
Okay, yeah, that would be pretty catastrophic. Oh, how about we confiscate all the copies?
Paimon, that also won't work.
Leaving aside the issue of the enormous manpower and resources such an operation would require, going to such lengths over a light novel would be extremely disruptive to the lives of Inazumans.
But that means there's nothing we can do.
And Paimon goes like, oh yes there is.
Well, I've been thinking.
Oh yes there is, Paimon. Don't you dare ever in your life try to, I guess, disobey me? I don't know. But just imagine you just want to have people enjoy your book and you cause an occult thing. Just think about that.
I've read a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. It has many other good qualities besides the incantations alone. The book contains many ancient kaiden, or tales of the supernatural, and is written in a very engaging way. That is why the book has become so popular. I think we're going to have a difficult time trying to rein in its popularity while it's the only work in its league on the market.
Wait, so you mean...
That's right. How do you get rid of the next big thing?
With the next
you
big
replace
thing?
it with the next big thing.
That's literally media in a nutshell. You wanna have people not focus on this current big thing? You make the new big thing.
So what we're going to do is create Inazuma's newest hit novel. Smash our rivals' sales numbers and win our readers back. That is how Yae Miko wages war. Incidentally, this will also be the best way to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits.
Wait, Miko, so you want us to write a novel?
Yeah, I can. But can I really do that?
Well, becoming an accomplished novelist certainly isn't an overnight process. But let's not forget that I am the chief editor of the Yae Publishing House. I have my ways. I did say this is what we're going to do. I trust that the word teamwork is in your vocabulary. Anyway, there is a writer submission event going on at the moment. Start by talking to readers and finding out what they're into. When you have an idea of what the current trends are, come back and see me. I'll be at Uyu Restaurant. Find me there when you're done. I will assemble a team, and we can work while we eat.
I mean, that's honestly, Miko has the exact right idea. Oh, who am I talking to? I guess the ones that say reader.
I've been reading light novels for a long time now. I'm mainly into big, ambitious fantasy works with an original core concept and good storytelling.
I don't know why I misread mainly as manly, and I was about to be very concerned.
These days, though, everyone seems to be imitating each other. Most of the time, I can guess what the story is about just from the title. The only recent book worth mentioning is A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. Not only is it a good story, but the descriptions are really true to life. So much so that I'm almost wondering if maybe the author really has met all those yokai before.
The key to a successful light novel is having good illustrations. When to use illustrations, what they should contain, and which artist you should commission for them. These are all key things to bear in mind.
Okay, so fantasy,
Good illustrations can make up for bad writing. But on the flip side, a bad illustration can ruin your novel, even if you have the best story in the world. There's a saying that light novels are essentially a case of buy art, get words free. I'd agree with that. Too bad most of the top artists have jam-packed schedules, so it's extremely difficult to commission them. The illustrations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits are incredible, but it's unlike any art style I've ever seen before.
Do you know what would be so funny? Now, I know I said, like, Nico probably wrote that, but crazy thought. What if it was Jingshu?
I'll be honest.
Then again,
I read
Jingshu...
light novels for the cheap thrills.
Then again, Jingshu actually does go through the Yay Publishing House, I think.
In most traditional stories, the protagonist usually has this long and drawn-out character arc, usually involving a process of separation, loss, and ultimately growth and renewed strength. It reads well and everything, it's just a little slow-paced for me. By contrast, there's this popular light novel at the moment called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, where the protagonist is super strong right from the get-go. That's what I mean by cheap thrills. Action-packed right from page 1. The protagonist is a kitsune who has not only mastered the secret art of incantations, but also tea ceremony, painting, and calligraphy.
Wait, it is Yay.
There's much more to light novels than Paimon realized. Let's go tell our findings to Yae Miko.
The protagonist is a kitsune who has all these abilities. If it's not Yay, then maybe it could be even I don't know. Anyways, knock knock.
There you are.
Oh.
Let me introduce the team. You've already met Junkichi and Shigeru. Shigeru is an experienced editor, and Junkichi is the author he's partnered with. Junkichi's working through a creative lull at the moment, but all his past works have been very popular with young people. He's developed a distinct and enduringly popular style. Satomi is Yae Publishing House's ace in the hole. Her specialty is that she can write all kinds of completely different stories and all under different pen names. As for what those names are, well, that's a trade secret. They will be teaming up with us to collectively create the novel that knocks A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits off its perch. So, feeling better about my plan now?
It definitely makes sense.
It's okay,
Now then,
Paimon.
tell me what you found out about readers' preferences.
You tell Yae Miko about the writer's thoughts. Reader's thoughts.
All very true. An original core concept, a fast pace, quality illustrations, and lots of action. This is the formula that will guarantee good sales numbers. More importantly than that, even though it's a work of fiction, we have to deliver a sense of realism.
Paimon followed pretty much all of that, but there's still one question. What are we actually gonna write about?
Hold on, why do you think we're all here? About to eat. Yes, it's gonna be for that.
For example, we know we need an original core concept, but how do we come up with one?
Before you can answer that question, you have to understand your target audience. Take A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, for example. When I read it, all I find is common knowledge to the kitsune. But to the general public, it's bursting with new and interesting ideas. It all comes down to the size of the information gap between author and reader. As a traveler, there must be a great many things you know that are complete unknowns to the people of Inazuma. What is commonplace to you may be fresh and original to them.
Oh, right! So maybe we can take inspiration from our time in Mondstadt and Lille. But that would make it a completely different genre than A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. Is that gonna be a problem?
Not at all. You don't have to worry so much about how to compete with that book. All you have to do is provide some interesting ideas based on your travel experiences.
I mean, Adepti, Dragon, Archons.
As long as the core content is interesting, my expert team here will be able to flesh out the details.
Alright, let's start with Chapter 1 then. What are you thinking?
Reincarnated into the world, encounters with airborne emergency rations. That's you. The work-shy bard, that's Venti. The dragon and the grand adventure, that's Zhongli. Dang. Well, you know what I'm picking.
Let's see what you've got. After enrolling in the Mondstadt Academy, I found out that the young man sitting next to me in class was a total slacker. He said he was a bard, had a habit of playing his lyre in class, and always had a bottle of liquor on his person. But his true identity was actually the principal of the academy.
That's stupid.
What kind of plot is that?
I love it. I love it. I don't regret the choice.
Out of a maximum of 10 points, I'd give that a 9.5.
Let's go!
It just goes to show, you have to have an interesting character sitting in the back row by the window. The protagonist is a transfer student, new to the school, whose ordinary life is about to take a wild turn when they meet the ballad and alcohol-loving principal. Sounds interesting. Approved.
Paimon just does not see the appeal.
Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on your own experiences, but it seems you're filtering them through the lens of the kinds of light novels you've read in the past. I think you really understand what we're trying to do here. Thoughts from the experts? Are we able to work with this general framework to make an interesting story?
Yeah, we think it works. I tend to overcomplicate the core concept if I'm not careful, so this deals with that problem.
That's good. Okay, we're done with Chapter 1. Let's move on to Chapter 2.
They left. Where are they going?
Huh? Won't that do for now?
Readers will devour your content a lot more quickly than you'd think. If we don't keep delivering the goods now we've caught their attention, all our hard work so far is in vain. Hurry, Chapter 2, let's go. Can't you see that Satomi is waiting?
What's wrong with you? You don't look so good.
What do you mean? I had 2 other choices. Just pick one of the choices. My mind's gone blank.
What a pity. I thought your beginner's luck would carry you a little further before it came to this. But alas, the time has come prematurely.
I mean, you had like 2 others.
Before it came to what? What's happened?
The bane of our existence. Writer's block.
Yep.
It's your arch nemesis for life, appearing without warning and inflicting a pain worse than death upon the writer. They sell their souls just to get their muse back.
Sounds awful!
That's the story of my life.
When this happens, the best thing you can do is have a bite to eat and take a proper break. Boss, get me a plate of fried tofu, and get some kushikatsu for these 2. Just the basic kind will do. Don't worry, this is my treat.
Your treat? Oh, wait a minute. Miko, we'll be getting paid for all the hard work we're doing, right?
Paimon, shush.
Of course, everyone that takes part in the creative process will be paid.
Alright, cool. Then let's press on, shall we? Don't give up now, for the sake of our paycheck, get your brain going!
Hey, Chad. You can have more.
Ooh! Does this mean your inspirations come back?
Took a trip to Liyue. Tour guide turned out to be Rex Lapis.
Let's see now. The protagonist arrives in Liyue and befriends a young man who doesn't have the money to pay for anything. Only later do we find out that this young man is none other than Rex Lapis himself.
Wait, was the first one? I could have done the dragon and the grand adventure. Well.
With the help of the Qixing and the protection of the
It still works.
Adepti, I am free to roam this vast realm. Is this the kind of cheap thrill that guy was talking about?
I give it a 9.8. The story is fun and action-packed with no dark undertones. Also, there are a great many legends about Rex Lapis. I'm sure it will spark the people's curiosity. I, for one, think there's a sizable market for this. Approved.
Alright, well, let's just hope Zhongli doesn't mind.
Paimon, shush.
Great. Well, now Satomi can get started on that.
Leave it to me, Lady Yai.
Let's write about Inazuma in the 3rd chapter, shall we? I can help with this one. We can use the Vision Hunt decree or your experience in the Resistance. Any ideas?
I don't like any of these, I'll be honest. I'll just pick this one, starting as a resident. I don't like any of them.
When the Vision Hunt decree comes out of nowhere, the protagonist joins the resistance, starting out as an ordinary rank-and-file soldier. Find out how the protagonist goes on to make great contributions to the war effort, become best friends with the resistance general, and get to know the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine, working together with everyone to finally secure a grand victory for the resistance. Huh. It's surprisingly normal.
I think it's rather good. A lot of people still like the classic hero's journey, from ordinary soldier to great leader, a fresh take on a timeless classic. One thing, though. We'll need to rewrite the part about me giving you the omamori. Let's change it to... The mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a spell that can make their wishes come true. The protagonist uses this spell to defeat the Raiden Shogun in battle. That should do the trick.
Whoa. So we're really going head-to-head with our rival on this one, huh?
I suppose so. Once they're done writing the manuscript, I'll write the passage where the protagonist recites the incantation myself.
Are we done then? Do you really think this will be able to beat a first-hand guide to summoning spirits?
I mean, who knows?
The content
Probably.
is fine. Now we just need to promote it. I will contact an artist to make some illustrations. I'm positive they will be at least as good as those in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. We'll also need an endorsement on a paper band around the book. I can get the wonderful Ms. Hina to write that. She runs a regular Q&A column in That's Life magazine. The people of Inazuma absolutely adore her. You're free to take a break while the creative team is doing their work, but please go by the Youkai publishing house at some point to commission Ms. Hina for that recommendation. Once our light novel is complete, let's meet at the writer's submission event.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant.
This is just great.
Please talk to me.
Let me think. What spell does Lady Kitsune teach to the protagonist? Ah, I've got it. I've got to make sure it sounds suitably mysterious.
And we won't know. We won't know ever. Yeah, I don't know what the... I'm so curious about the other choices. Like, what story premise would the other choices bring? But I love the face, though. You tell Kuroto about the situation.
Miss Hina doesn't usually do endorsements. But since it's Lady Guji that's asking, we'll see what we can do.
I can imagine be like, we don't know if she can do it, and then, Yae just, like, oh wait, no, Miss Hina says, like, I don't know if I could do it, and then she looks and sees Yae Miko out the window with a smile on her face, and then he's like, no, but this is an exception for Lady Guji.
With Miss Hina getting so popular lately, a lot of people have come to us hoping to do a collaboration. But Miss Hina's not interested in any of it. She still prefers to focus all her efforts on replying to readers' letters, and turns down every promotional opportunity she can. Maybe that's why her fans like her so much. I'm getting off topic here. Anyway, if we can get that endorsement from Miss Hina, you'll definitely get an exposure boost at the beginning. May your light novel sell well and set a new record for the Youkai publishing house.
We'll do our best.
Considering literally, other people are writing it, to be fair.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Yae Miko brings the completed light novel.
Are you
That
sure
was
you'd like to
fast.
submit this entry? Let me see. The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler by Thousand Hands.
What a strange pen name. Definitely your doing. Having been around you so much recently, Paimon's slowly starting to understand your unique tastes.
What do you mean, strange? It took a lot of work by a lot of different people to get this thing finished. Don't you think it's a very descriptive pen name?
We'll get this printed as a matter of priority and conduct trial sales in pilot locations throughout Inazuma. I'll announce the sales numbers in 3 days.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting a little nervous now. Do you really think this is gonna work?
We are all professionals.
That's right. Be confident in your work. That's exactly how a light novelist should be.
Well, unfortunately, that ain't me.
Okay, then I'll sign you up. Please come back in 3 days for the results. Thank you all for your submission. I wish you the very best of luck.
Wait for 3 days, so do I just... Wait, how is that gonna work? Do I literally have to wait physically 3 days? Hold up. Hold on, let me try this. So how's everybody in chat doing? I hope everybody's doing good. As for me, I've been staring outside at the window. Look, watching as the sun goes up and down, and the moon goes up and the moon go down. Sometimes just a sad truth. I'm kidding. Anyways. Now, hopefully I don't actually have to... Okay, good. I'm good.
Ah, you've all finally made it. Good news, everyone. I just received word that your light novel is flying off the shelves. Multiple sales locations are asking when we'll be printing more copies.
Woohoo! That's great!
This level of success is an amazing accomplishment for a new work. Most new books don't sell 30% of what you've sold. I have free copies for each of you here. Please take them. The payment will follow shortly, and I'll notify you to come and collect it when the time comes.
This is all great, but...
Oh yeah! The whole reason why we made this light novel was to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. We sold a lot of copies, but it doesn't feel like we accomplished our goal. How do we know whether it worked?
Oh, don't worry. The change is already underway. Shh. Listen to what the people around us are talking about. The conversation has already moved on, hasn't it?
Hey guys, have you heard about this latest Kaidan thing doing the rounds? You just need to recite the incantation from A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits at midnight, and your wish will come true! Oh, that? That's a throwback. That's old news, man. No one's talking about that anymore. The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune is the new hit thing. I've already memorized all the incantations.
See? Easy.
The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune? What's that?
You haven't read it yet? Okay, so supposedly, if you recite the spell in there on a moonless night, you'll receive protection of the Kitsune and all the other powerful yokai. They can make any of your wishes come true. I heard that the incantations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits have weird side effects. This one guy wished for a load of mora and got it, but then one night it all turned to leaves and he developed a high fever.
What?
They actually had to use one of the secret spells of Lady Kitsune to get rid of the discomfort.
Man.
That proves that the incantations in this book are more potent than the ones everyone was trying before. Pretty much everyone I know is desperate to try it out. Just waiting for a moonless night.
And then it just turns out to be, alright, and then we're just gonna summon more spirits.
Well, I better go and prepare too.
Well, feeling less worried now?
Wow, you're right! Everyone's shifting focus! But what's this moonless night that they're talking about? Hyman doesn't remember that detail from the brainstorming session.
This is something that will become very important to us further down the line. All right, it's time to move on to the next phase of the plan.
There's a phase 2?
Of course. Behind every book that hits the market lies an author, right?
Oh yeah, if we leave him to his own devices, he might just write another guide to summoning spirits. Also, we still need to figure out what his motive for writing it was.
We need to find him and beat him into submission. How dare he write a book?
Exactly. That's what we need to take care of next. Fortunately, I've already managed to identify the author. He's a failed light novelist named Tomoyuki. But when we went to ask him about it, he had no recollection whatsoever of having written the book.
Wait, so does that mean...
Yes. This is another case of possession. Only this time, whoever possessed him actively sought him out. After his novel submission failed, he was walking aimlessly in Araumi. In frustration, he shouted out, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." After that, he lost consciousness.
But the spirit that wrote the book has already left him now, right? So what are we supposed to do?
Simple. It wrote a summoning incantation in the book, didn't it? So we can just use its own method to make it manifest itself.
Wow, okay.
And you, my little friend, are the perfect candidate for this role.
This sounds very dubious.
Oh, what are you talking about? The fun's just about to begin.
Yeah, this is what you get for making a book series that's better than my book. How dare you, and just beat the spirit into submission. Being like, alright, I yield. I won't make any more books. I just want to make books.
Miko, what is this place?
The ideal spot for a little meet and greet with a certain elusive author. This is the place where we are most likely to succeed in summoning the spirit.
You know, imagine just like when it comes to Miko dealing with like probably life or death problems, I sleep. And then the second that a book is better than the entirety of her publishing house, real stuff.
Really? But it feels so eerie here.
That seems rather fitting, considering that we are dealing with the spirits of the deceased here.
What's with the water reflections of the character? When her hand moves, so do the reflections.
What are you so afraid of, honestly? We're finally about to meet the true author of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. Aren't you excited?
Paimon's heart is pounding, but Paimon's pretty sure it's not because of excitement.
Come on, in we go.
Hey, wait up! Ooh, Paimon's scared. Stay close by, okay? Don't leave Paimon all alone.
You can stay out here if you'd like. Ooh, an Electro. Good thing we're probably gonna have Yay on the team because I don't have any Electro. Hey, let's go.
What a weird painting. Miko, do you know what it's supposed to show?
Probably a scene from ancient Inazuma.
It's a good piece of artwork and all, but it's also kinda eerie. So it's a bit scary.
That rhymed.
Looks like the artist signed their name. Rakusai? It's not very clear.
Let's go inside and take a look.
I mean, wasn't that what we were doing? Also just looking for treasure chests.
Let's get down to business.
Oh.
Right here. Emerge.
Here we go.
Come on out. Right now. Emerge. Right here.
Why is the song still going?
Wow, this place is huge. Hey, is that a mirror?
Why
There's
is the
a
battle
really
music still going
weird-looking
on?
stool as well. Wonder what it's for.
Ah, I see. Huh. This setup is quite handy. Saves me a lot of work. All right, go and take a look around. There should be a mechanism somewhere that makes the whole room move.
Oh, am I just not supposed to hit it? Oh, that's creepy. That's actually creepy. Like, look at this. Just a mirror. Ah, that's why.
Right now.
Brace yourselves.
Where is it? You know, that's just funny. Hold up.
Right
yeah,
here.
you get back here.
Emerge.
Just use this and just fight them. Oh. Wait. Where are we? Oh, there it is.
Right here. Right now. Right here. Rain outlines your fate. Show them. Right now.
Okay, music. Man, the shots are going all over the place. So funny. Okay, so now we gotta use probably the wind current to get up there, maybe? Oh no, that just was it. I'm just dumb. Wait. Oh, so that was it, and then... I wonder what that wind current was for. Oh, hello.
Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Here we go.
Cool it.
Wait. What lantern wasn't activated?
Yahoo!
Emerge. Right now.
Did I just not hit it? Where am I going? I am lost. Here.
Come on out. Right here. Emerge.
What you got?
How rude.
Leave that to you alone. You know, I think what's happening is the reason why this music is still going is because those turrets are just getting people through the walls or something. That's just funny. Up there. I think. Okay. I think I just went into a circle. Yeah, this was the samurai. I'm confuzzled. Guessing this is... Yeah, no. Are there any, like, levers here? Am I just going on ahead? Oh. Oh. Oh, no. I'm stuck. Oh, no, there we go. Oh. Okay, we're good. I didn't break the game entirely. Okay. I have an idea. That's it, then. Nope, that's just an invisible wall. Okay, then. Oh. Okay, then. So if those two are... Yeah, okay. The one that I did not... Wait, no, it is activated. What? What? Oh, hello.
Right here, right now. Oh dear. No, my sword.
Dodge this!
Right here. Emerge. Right here. I'm always watching.
What a nuke. What a nuke. Oh. I had to move it. Oh, I'm dumb. So let's see, is there anything else in here that's just... No? Oh, it was just here. I found it.
Whoa. It's that painting we just saw. It's turning this way along with the whole wall. It's getting eerier and scarier. What is this place?
Okay. Next, I will show you a secret kitsune spell. This painting is a swift summoning medium, which means I'll be able to skip many of the more tedious steps. The murky mirror reflects the view of Inazuma in a bygone age. Spirits stirred by the sight of the past will be easily drawn to it.
Huh.
You're up next, little one. Come on, sit yourself down here.
You're gonna be, completely, what's the word? You're just not gonna know what's happening. I'm probably gonna... It's just an excuse, probably, to literally beat you up, but it's alright. Surely you're not planning to...
Yes. The whole point of a summoning ritual is for a dead person's spirit to possess a living person's body. You saw what happened to that Oni samurai spirit. After leaving the host's body, he was only able to maintain his form for a very short time before disappearing.
Are we positive that summoning a spirit to possess the traveler isn't gonna have any lasting negative consequences?
Oh, you really care about the little one quite a lot, don't you? I'm a little jealous. I wish my friends were caring like that.
I mean... A isn't?
Anyway, are you scared, little friend? Don't you worry now, it'll be over soon. Just think of it like having a dream.
What do I need to do?
Sit on the chair, stare at the painting, and relax your body and mind. Try and be natural. There's really no need to be nervous.
Okay. Okay.
It's like she's sitting inside the painting.
Oh!
Huh? Is Paimon seeing things? Did the painting just move?
Recite the incantation in your heart, little one. Also, you'll need to have some intense thoughts going through your head. A wish, for example. Now, what kind of wish do we think it would take to summon forth the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits? Anyone?
Probably something to do with writing?
Very good. The wish needs to be heartfelt, though, so let me help add a little realism to the equation. The book is selling exceptionally well, Traveler, but we're going to need an outline for Chapter 4 as soon as humanly possible. When is the earliest that you can turn it in by?
Help me write Chapter 4.
The painting is moving again! What the...
I never thought the day would come when I'd be summoned using my own ritual.
Guys, we're talking.
Getting a taste of my own medicine.
Oh, we're talking.
What have we here? Another budding writer? What's come over you all? Why is everyone wishing for help with their writing? Are novels so popular in this day and age?
We got you! So you were the one who wrote a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. What are you trying to do, Why'd you put that summoning incantation in the book, huh? What's your game here?
Huh? What's this? Oh, I see. No wonder this felt so familiar. I've walked right into your trap, haven't I? You ask me what my game is here? Well, of course. It was to use this incantation as a means for all the souls of the departed yokai to make their glorious return to the world and plunge all of Inazuma into a brutal, bloody war.
And Ye's like, man, this is hilarious, Traveler speaking this way, but I'm gonna probably need to kill a spirit.
What? Paimon knew it! You had an evil plan all along!
Oh, did you now? Then how naive of you to let me possess this body so easily. I sense, yes, great power within her. Good.
Wait,
Good.
wait, is she immortal?
With this power, no one shall be able to stand in my way.
Yeah, wait a minute, is this a world? Let's go.
Wake up! Quick! Wake up! We gotta stop him!
It is futile. You shall never wake her again. This body now belongs to me!
Hey! Come on, wake up! Don't let him take your mind! Miko, think of something! Miko! Miko!
That was a chuckle and I loved it.
You're laughing?
Oh, Rakusai, you haven't changed a bit. You caught on so quickly. Too perfect.
Well, you made the face enough times that I couldn't exactly miss the hint. This is what you were going for, yes? Never one to stand on the sidelines of a good spectacle, are you? Always got to dive in and fan the flames, huh? You mischievous little kitsune, you. Look what you've done to this little flying one here. Aw, poor thing scared witless.
You were having plenty of fun playing the bad guy a moment ago. Now you're trying to blame it all on me?
Rakusai? Miko, you guys know each other?
Yes, we do. Of course we do.
I'm dead.
Allow me to formally introduce the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, Urakusai. No, wait. To be more accurate, it's Urakusai's memory.
Memory? But isn't he a spirit?
Ah, spirits, memories. They're just different words to describe the same thing. Something that comes from the ley lines.
Do you remember that recent incident when the Rift Hounds were gnawing at the sacred Sakura's roots? You witnessed human memories leaking from the ley lines,
How did
didn't
you know? You weren't there.
Well, since there are human memories, of course there are going to be yokai memories too.
Yay, you weren't there. That was high.
In life, yokai possess supernatural powers, and even when they are a shadow of their former selves from a bygone era, they still have the ability to control whether they are visible or not. Typically, yokai memories survive longer in the world than those of humans.
Indeed, indeed. I was wandering around the sacred Sakura's roots when I suddenly heard someone yelling, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." It piqued my curiosity, so I popped inside his body and wrote a novel for him.
So that's how it happened. But why did you include a summoning incantation in the novel?
Oh, little one. Not to toot my own horn here, but when I was alive, I wasn't just another kitsune, no. I was a mighty and powerful Daioko. The memories of other yokai can't possess human bodies at will like I can. But with this incantation, they can go one last little joyride in the world for a couple of days. Anything they're still itching to do, they can go and get it done.
But...
She's trying to say that all the commotion this causes is likely to be a great disturbance to the humans.
Disturbance? I guess you mean that we might leave them with some broken dreams after we leave, hmm? Oh, yes. And they might have a fever or whatever. But you know, I actually think that the most admirable thing about human beings is the way that they go out and shape their fate with their own two hands, given that they're not born blessed with the same powers that we enjoy. As for those who would rather draw on external power than seek to improve themselves, it's quite right that they learn their lesson eventually. So when you think about it, we're actually doing the humans a big favor. Miko, you agree, don't you?
Yes, that's what I thought too.
All right then. You finally convinced Paimon. You guys were right.
What are you scared of, little one? Don't be deceived by her day-to-day antics. Miko is actually one of the most powerful yokai out there.
Not only that, Irakusai, but my latest work has beaten that book you wrote, A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, to become the most popular in Inazuma.
That's honestly why I summoned you. I just wanted to boast about it in your face.
Of course. You were never one to make extra work for yourself where you can help it. And yet you went to all these lengths to find my painting room, and even took the trouble to summon me. I knew you must have some ulterior motive.
By the way, Miko, it technically wasn't your story. It was
You
mine.
were always the one to pick a quarrel with me when we all used to gather around and share stories. All right. You win, I lose. Happy now?
Ha! I finally get to hear you say it centuries later. Ooh, I must say it feels good.
I remember when you were just a little girl, always hanging off my shoulders. A few hundred years later, and you're all grown up.
Oh, Urakusai, how much time do you have left?
Not much. That goes for all of us, actually. We've all got to go back where we came from in the end. Everyone's quite content in many ways, but they still can't help but ask, are we ever going to have another Hyakyako?
Man, I actually like Irakusai. I actually really do.
Don't you worry about that, Urakusai. Arrangements are being made. When my bell rings, it means the moonless night is upon us.
Great. Wonderful. Fantastic. Miko, it's been nice catching up, but I'd better conserve my energy if I want to stick it out until then. So, I'll be on my way now.
All right. Goodbye then, Urakusai.
One last thing, Miko. I just want to know, have you been well all these years?
I've been great, of course. Every day is a happy one. Especially these days. Not only do I have my light novels, but I've also met these two delightfully nosy outlanders. And even A is finally starting to come to her senses. Quite a miracle, given how pig-headed she can be.
Oh, well, great. That's fantastic.
Ah, finally!
Urakusai, you'd be right at home in this era. A great storyteller and artist like yourself would be the Youkai Publishing House's ace in the hole. And I would personally be hounding you over your next installment.
I think you spelled install. I really like Irakusai. I really do.
Are you awake? How are you feeling?
Are you all there? Here, like last time, repeat after me.
One, two,
you beat
three.
me to it. Looks like your brain is intact. So, your first possession, What was it like?
I remember everything pretty clearly.
Good. Saves me from having to explain everything again. Hearing Rakusai admit defeat has put me in the most wonderful mood. In return, it's only fair that we make sure to deliver on what they're all hoping for.
You mean the Moonless Night?
Yes. Though they only represent a tiny proportion of the memories in the ley lines, it will still be quite a sight to behold when the time comes. Since you've come this far, why don't you do one last thing for me, hmm? I'll need your help with the ritual.
You cannot be serious, Miko. After all that, you still have more errands for us?
I mean, it's with good intentions, to be fair.
You guys teamed up to scare Paimon just now. If you think Paimon's gonna do anything you ask for, think again!
And you want to know what she's gonna say? Oh, but you want to get paid for the book, right?
Oh, come on. I'm really only asking you to finish what you started. Besides, your paychecks are still in my hands.
I knew it.
Paimon's paycheck?
My paycheck?
Well, there's no way out now. We're in too deep.
Just this mirror. Just that mirror altogether is just so creepy, especially now with the work behind you. Hello, Reno. How are you doing today?
Well, hello there, my little helpers. So nice of you to join me. You're right on time, too.
Even though this really isn't a moonless night, but okay.
As if we had a choice. We just want our paychecks.
No, I like Enkanomiya. What do you mean, Paimon? This is great. Good, how about you? I'm doing alright.
Miko, what
I'm glad
exactly
you're doing
do we
okay,
have to
too.
do to make this Hyakyako happen? Also, to be clear, we actually have no idea what it even means.
It might sound ominous, but to put it simply, the Hyakyako is just a gathering of the yokai. Back in the day at yokai gatherings, once everyone had had plenty to drink, one by one they'd start soaring into the sky with their yokai powers. There were so many of them that their silhouettes would block out the moon. But now, the yokai memories that leak from the ley lines are weak. They are no longer able to fly. So I will be performing a convocation ritual for them, gathering all the wandering memories together in one place. When the time comes, they will gather in the sky above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Once their energy is spent, they will be satisfied and return to where they belong.
I see. I understand.
All the preparations for the ritual have actually been made well in advance. Remember the incantation and the mention of moonless night that I added to our novel?
Oh, yeah! Something about reciting the secret spells of Lady Kitsune on a moonless night.
That's the one. Actually, it's not a wish-granting incantation at all. It's a spell to help calm the ley line memories.
Wow.
When that time comes, let's all pitch in and help send them on their way.
What do you need from me?
I will start the ritual preparations shortly, and at that time, I need you to do two things. First, tell the shrine maidens to leave the mountain. During the Hyakyako, a whole swarm of yokai memories will be hanging around in the air above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Having the shrine maidens leave avoids the bothersome issue of someone potentially getting possessed. After that, I will commence the ritual, and the memories will begin to congregate. This will take some time. I need you at the foot of Mount Yogo during this part to keep an eye on nearby monster activity. The memories are normally dispersed and don't pose a threat, but when their energy is concentrated, it is likely to disturb the monsters.
Oh, we won't be able to watch it?
They may see this as an opportunity to try and make it up the mountain. I need you to fend them off so that that doesn't happen.
Alright, got it. Then what?
Well, if at that point you felt like coming to the shrine and getting a close-up view of the yokai, I wouldn't say no.
Okay, let's get going.
Okay. So do I... Excuse me, you have to leave. Excuse me, ma'am. You have to leave.
Descend the mountain? Are those Lady Kuji's orders?
Yep, Miko said the ritual she's gonna perform soon might pose a physical danger to you all.
I see. I'll evacuate everyone right away. What about you?
We'll be taking care of a couple other things for her. And once we're done with that, we're gonna come back and do the ritual together.
Because we want to make sure everyone, make sure she's safe too. Totally not because we want to see the yokai, because I'm sure she can take care of
It
herself.
seems like Lady Guji places great trust in you. Lady Kuji's never allowed anyone else to be in her presence when she's conducted rituals like this in the past. Thank you for helping with the ritual, and good luck.
Don't worry, we're much stronger than we look. Miko's about to start the ritual. Come on, let's go deal with the monsters down the mountain.
I like how it says she's about to start it. Paimon, she's nowhere to be seen. I might as well just glide down. Whee. Actually, let me do something smart.
Rain outlines your...
That way, Venti can heal up a little bit. Cause I did dumb things. Is it just that Fatui? Oh, okay. As night falls, the monsters slowly congregate in this area.
These monsters look really riled up.
We can't let them get up the mountain.
Yep. Let's get rid of them as fast as we can. Then we can get back in time to see the yokai. All right,
We're probably gonna miss it.
Think you can get away? Let's play.
Burn!
Oh, hopefully I just didn't get that mage. That would be so bad.
Yahoo!
Freeze!
Let's play.
Body and mind.
And oh, there's more.
Time for takeoff.
Cool it!
Oh, there's more.
Perfect.
Man, all of you are just being like, yo, we want to see the yokai.
Think you can get away?
Freeze!
I played the fairy.
There's so many of them. Come on, you can do it.
I dare you!
All right.
Brace yourself.
Yeah, what's the consequence, huh?
Time for
What's the
takeoff.
consequence?
I dare you!
Let's play.
Cool it!
Alright, that's the last of the monsters. How far along do you think the ritual is? Let's head back to the Grand Narukami Shrine and take a look.
Yeah, and it's gonna be over. I'm calling it. Oh. Now I know this. Just lower the volume because it'll be loud.
Wow, so many. They're everywhere. Huh?
Yes, the memories of the yokai. They haven't been able to relax and soar through the air like this for a long time. Come with me. You all right, little one? You look a little nervous.
It's just, Hyman's never seen anything like this before. Whoa, they've really blocked out the moon.
I mean, wasn't it a moonless night? Oh, well, now they did.
It does look a little intimidating, doesn't it? But I know them. They may be loud and brash at times, but they are good and brave souls. Even after losing their lives in a brutal war, they have never given in to grief or despair. Alas, their time is short.
Do they really have to go?
It's a feast, and all feasts come to an end. Since you're sorry to see them leave, why don't you do the recital along with me? O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment, in reverence I perform this rite.
In reverence, I perform this rite.
To be a guiding light.
Wow, so beautiful! Look! Lights are coming from Inazuma City!
Because everybody's doing it.
The book says, recite the secret spells of Lady Kitsune tonight, and our wishes will come true.
O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment.
I perform this rite to be a guiding light. Your unrivaled power
Will be honored eternally.
It's so funny because all they want is just a good luck. And little do they know, oh, you're just saying bye to some yokai.
Murakusai, you asked if I was doing well. Really, every day is a happy day for me. But watching you all leave now, I can't help but feel a little lonely.
Yeah. I knew
Just
it.
a little, of course. Just as I thought, the ritual went very smoothly. Thank you both.
Yeah, when we were talking about like all the yokai leaving the Urakusai, and especially that question if she's been doing well, I knew there was something. Miko, are you alright?
Oh, I'm great.
But the look on your face just now...
I'm fine, seriously. Really,
What a lie.
No. Honestly, you two.
What a lie.
Miko...
Fine. Well, if you're dead set on doing something for me, you can treat me to a meal.
Sure, no problem. A meal it is.
A meal? It's a deal.
Okay. Well, see you soon
Because
then.
we can rhyme in this house. It's all about publishing and literature and all of that. Wait until the following day. Okay, then. I guess that's understandable, because just, she probably needs a bit of time to process it all. Because with all those yokai being gone, I think, like, who knows, she could just be the only yokai.
Today is the day we agreed to treat Miko to a meal. The venue is Uyu Restaurant. Let's go!
Wait, how do you know? Wait, we didn't really go over any ideas. We just said, yeah, you want to go out to eat? Yeah, sure. All right, our treat. Let's go. Okay. Tomorrow, I guess. Okay, well, where are we going? Apparently, we just know.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Oh, wait is unbearable. How is the next chapter of the miraculous adventures of the traveler not released yet?
I'm gonna guess that this is also that meal. We're just gonna be talking about the next chapter.
Quite a surprise when the moonless night finally came.
Yeah, that huge black cloud over Mount Yogo that night. It just seemed to form out of nowhere.
But then nothing happened after I made a wish using the method in that book.
Yeah. I guess light novels are just fiction after all, huh?
That night was definitely the nail in the coffin for the incantations from novels fad. Still, something tells me the miraculous adventures of the Traveler will remain an interesting series for a long time to come.
Huh? Paimon can't see Miko anywhere. Guess she's not out here. Maybe she went inside already. Let's head in and look for her.
And then they're just gone.
Ah, my little friends. There you are.
Miko, what is this? You started eating without us?
I did, yes. You're paying after all. The thought of being able to eat the most expensive dishes and drink the finest sake, all for absolutely free? Oh, I just couldn't wait any longer.
You know, that's actually so smart. And even in the beginning, when she treated us to a meal, she's the one that picked the dishes. So because we weren't there sooner, we weren't able to pick out the dishes for her to get our budget.
Ah, boss, see these two faces here? Remember them. They're the ones picking up the bill later.
Alrighty.
What's gotten into you? Come on, sit yourselves down. You have to try this fish. It's found exclusively in the waters around Seirai Island. They shipped it to Inazuma overnight, and it was still alive right up until I ordered it.
Oof.
Or maybe you'd rather try this? I know. I normally can't bring myself to drink sake this expensive either. If you don't drink alcohol, that's fine too. There are all kinds of fruit juices covering the whole price spectrum.
Thank you, that's what I'm having.
Nico, you are outrageous.
Hey, look at the bright side, Paimon. We're getting paid. That paycheck is going into this meal. Probably 100% of it.
Last time we were here working on the novel, all you ordered for us was the plainest kushikatsu!
Strange. I remember no such thing.
Kushikatsu and fried tofu. That was it.
Oh, so what? You did offer to treat me to a meal, didn't you? Anyway, I am something of a VIP, you know. Wouldn't you find it embarrassing to treat me anything short of lavishly?
And I'm the traveler that literally saves your whole nation.
Miko, this meal is going to be super expensive! Aren't you afraid we won't be able to afford it?
Oh, and because that this story quest can only happen after the chapter 2 quest of saving your god.
Oh, don't you worry about that. You can most definitely afford it. They're still printing your light novel by the batch, you know. You have quite the generous payment due.
What?
We're not gonna get it though.
She tricked us into this! Miko was after our Mora from the very beginning!
We've been taken for a ride.
Oh, the looks on your faces right now. Too perfect. Oh, by the way, since nobody's wishes came true on the moonless night, novels with incantations are no longer in vogue. So you'll have to come up with something new for the next chapter of The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler. The deadline is looming. I'm counting on you.
I mean, we could just talk about the yokai. That is something we can probably talk about.
Thank you for the meal. I thoroughly enjoyed myself today. Oh, did I mention? A saw that convocation ritual we performed over the Grand Narukami Shrine. I know she can be pig-headed, but it still took me by surprise when she wrote me a long and sternly worded letter about it, chastising me for taking this whole thing much too far. Oh, I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Everyone seemed perfectly happy to me.
I mean, I kind of get A's view here. I a little bit do, because you technically brought the entirety of Inazuma to do this thing without them knowing what it fully was. So potentially, hello World Request, potentially Ye could have just made everybody recite this curse to befall some terrible thing to Inazuma. Granted, I don't think she'd ever do that, but just imagine. So, now that that's done, I did not expect that whole story quest to take 2 hours almost. That's just insane. But anyway, so I did go through a little bit of, I basically went through this place and this place for, whatchamacallit, the stuff. Now, I could just go right to here, maybe, because I'll be honest, I was in that spot for the longest time, and I think I did get the debuff of, whatchamacallit, the debuff that, where am I going? Alright, great. I got the whole debuff of, like, the attack and defense down. I was still able to kill the guys, so, yeah. I'm just gonna go. I don't know if there's any treasure chests here, to be honest. And don't worry, I'm only gonna do this one time, I promise. All I'm doing. Ooh. And then just go here. Nah, we don't have to recuperate. We're fine.
Thank Barbados. Wait a minute.
Is it below here? I'll just keep going forward.
What a find!
So I do have to worry about a little bit of the you know, the thing that's called the box, the big box. Ooh. I didn't even know. I didn't even know that there was like a space there. I could have died.
Thank Barbados.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Up.
Here we go.
Venti. Venti.
Yeah, think you can get away?
Well, that's sad.
Brace yourselves.
No, my sword.
You know, now that I boasted about how I was still able to kill the guys, now I gotta actually go through with it to just prove a point.
Where did I go?
Okay, trust me, this is all part of the plan. This is all part of the plan. Don't worry about it.
Don't get frostbite.
Freeze!
Oh.
What's the hurry?
Yahoo!
Just don't worry about it. It's okay. Just, we're gonna have an eating break. Okay.
Dodge this!
Now, granted, yes, this isn't at all fast.
Freeze!
Brace yourselves.
No, my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
Yeah, as you see, I'm literally doing, like, very bad damage.
Yahoo!
But the whole point of this is just to prove a point. And then I promise I'm just gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and just upgrade the things, as well as finish the first area. I promise.
Cool it!
No, my sword.
Brace yourselves.
Freeze!
Let's play. Yahoo!
Rain outlines your...
Cool it!
Well, that would be so terrible if I actually got the Spectre's attention.
Here we go.
And done. Okay.
We'll need more.
We
where
get
that
this,
came
and
from.
I'm leaving. Unless... I know what I said. Oh, I know what I said. I will. Let me just get that waypoint. Let me just get the waypoint, and then I'll go back. I promise. I am a person of my word. I know I have the materials for it. That's good. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's like none. Yoink. Oh, I actually have to get arts, though. That's why the illusionary flowers were doing that. Fine game. Sorry for trying to be cool. I just want to be cool and just do all the things that you're not asking me to do. It would have been fun. Fine. Bam. There, 6. Oh yeah, let me actually go get the arts. So I got 2. I really don't know which is useful though. For here, let's see. 15 decrease stamina. That might be useful actually. 100% increased electro. Well, that wouldn't matter. I don't really have electro. That would be good in my other team. That's a maybe. Increase elemental burst. I think it's either this one, but probably definitely this one. So I think elemental burst damage. Yeah, I'm gonna actually do that. Next will be this one though. Okay. There. Could I try again? Could I try? Alright, fine. I'm just gonna go to... Let's just finish it. The whole point of the meme process was to do while being absolutely powerless. But no, forget it. I can't even do that game. Because my Boxo art required this amount.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
So considering now the intensity is just nothing.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
I'm ignoring you guys. You gave nothing. Unless I should. Oh. Oh. We're good. I just know that, when I did do the, whatchamacallit? Yeah, as you saw, I knew there was husk soldiers, but there wasn't anything around. And don't worry, I already did all these. I awakened them, but I didn't go any further than that, so... Oh, what changed? Got it, okay. Alright, this one. Andra, I like you, but can you move out of the way? Thank you. Alright, done. I'll still laugh at the fact of how Paimon's like, huh, I wonder which it is. I think we gotta look around the area to find it. And it's just right in front of us. It's literally in the background.
Now we can climb on up.
Yeah, Paimon, we can climb up. Great. Wanted to do this before. But forget it.
The first one is done. But the abyssal energy that was released when the towers connected doesn't seem to be disappearing. The darkness is infiltrating the land and causing changes in the surrounding area. We should go check it out if we have time.
It is infiltrating the area of parish. Yeah, so... Wait, does that mean like foes are back up or something? What would that mean? Hold up. You know what? Just to wipe out the land. Fine. Come on. Oh.
Let's play! No, my sword!
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it!
Yahoo!
Freeze!
Brace yourself.
Cool it!
Here we go.
Dodge this!
Yahoo!
There. Yeah, I'm not sure what it meant by all that stuff. Wait. Oh, I never did those? Okay, so I guess when it, Alright, so I think that's what it means. So when it clears, when like all these corrosion stuff clears, then that means these will show when you do the tower. Yeah, I'll save it. I'll save it for on my own time. So yeah, well, you guys won't have to be bored or bothered by my investigating tendencies, because you all know I like to explore things. Unless that's interesting for you guys, then I would love to do it. What if I just made tomorrow's stream, like multi-stream, just me going through this area? Like, as exploration. Yeah, I'll try to see if I can do the next area as well after I get this tower. So that way all there is just literally exploring the place, and that's that. I wonder how many people will actually watch that stream. Oh. Everything's fine, don't worry about it. Oh.
Cool it.
Come here, little Celine. Oh yeah, and because of the Boxo box, all of these are now shown.
How fortunate.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Sorry. I'm doing the thing that I said I wouldn't do. I'm sorry.
Thank Barbados.
I'll wait.
Wait a minute.
I'll wait. I won't do it. I'll wait. I have no idea where to go to get there. Wait. Hey. Alright, so I'm going the wrong way.
Have you heard the ballad of the treasure chest?
Yeah. I was going the wrong way. Oopsie me. Wasn't intentional, I swear. Please, please don't kill me.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Boink. Okay, so... Okay, wait, what did I do? Hold up. So I was over here, I was about to get that. I fought the guys over there. Wait, wasn't there specters over there? Wait. Okay, I went through here. I said I was gonna go get the... Man, I am so sorry. I'm blanking. I'm lost. Yeah, I'll just follow the path then. Where am I going? Doink.
What a find! I wonder how many bottles
Okay,
this'll be
so
worth.
Where's the big port? I hope it just wasn't behind me and I'm an idiot. Okay, it's not behind me, so I'm good.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
I know it looks like what I'm doing isn't really that worth it, but trust me, having these waypoints are actually helpful. There. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to get through at least the 3 main points, just to get through the story. But I do have to get rid of those husk soldiers, because if I don't do that, then I won't be able to do part of the last part of the tower. Well, just gonna get these real quick, considering I don't know how many it'll require. But everything's a set number in this place, so... Uh-oh. Did you ignore me? Wow, they actually ignored me. I'm so happy about that. Yoink. And let's go.
Damn you!
Oh, you were low.
Brace yourselves.
Freeze!
Wait,
Time
I
for
forgot. Did he
takeoff.
actually get...
Let's play.
Yup. Easy.
Cool it!
Here we go. Yahoo! Think you can get away?
Freeze!
Brace yourself. Yeah.
Cool it!
Let's play.
Easy. Look at that. Oh, that's what it was from. The treasure, the chest. Well, the more you know.
We probably have to use the controller again for the second tower.
Good observation, Paimon. Here we go. Oh, okay, this is gonna be a bit harder because now I actually have to remember it. Is there any brimstone here? Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, so...
That must be the clue we're looking for. It looks like some parts are missing. No match for Paimon's greatest power! Process of elimination.
Paimon! You're actually right about this. I know what two of them are. I can't tell what the third one is, so just shuffle it until it works. Okay, let's see. Which one this controls? Alright. That one's the Nighthead. Yep, that one. I forgot, what was the other one that controlled? Was it the bottom? Hope it's not. It is. Wait, maybe I can figure it out. I'll make that my guess for right now. But at least it's easier to just get up there. I mean, go down from up there rather than the other way. I gotta say though, I do like these kind of... Oh, easy. Did I get it? Let's go! Let's go! I did it! That is not what I put, but I'll take it anyway. I don't need to. I don't need to, game. Don't try to scare me off with your little words about, oh, your corrosion's too high, you don't have any defense. I don't need that. I don't need that. Oh, down here. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I know, sue me, guys. I'm just trying to do the, gather these materials, because I know it's getting bigger and bigger. I probably could have waited until that one last step before using Genshin skill, but it's okay.
The same thing happened again! When the towers connected, the darkness started spreading! The surrounding area has changed again! Oh, we better go deal with it when we have a spare moment!
Okay, so the surrounding area has changed. Like, the corrosion went down? No, it can't be. So, I guess from these, maybe? I don't know. Well, anyway, I have the waypoint there, so I can always just go back later on. So really quick, I'll go to the 3rd place and hopefully just, you know, finish all the story here and now. If not, we can add it. We could put down an extra week. Yeah, I don't think I have another one. Oh. Wait, okay, there we go. So the next one would be the corrosion wizard. Yeah, I'll do my best. It's still going to be high in the 3rd place, but I think we'll be a little bit better. I have no idea either if anything inside, like on the central island, is anything to be gathered. Alright, now this time, I am not. I'm gonna go straight for it. Go real quick, because I see Diluc's health this time. You know what? Everybody gets a feast. There we go. So over there is the light where I'm supposed to get. Goozy. First things first, I'm gonna get the waypoints real quick.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
So that way, when it asks me to recuperate, and then I'll of course heal up the box, then I can just teleport out and then back in. Or not. Or just not. Wait. I have to explore the 2nd place. I think no matter what, I have to. Well, this is a mistake. Goozy. Oh, I'd love to.
Thank Barbados. Wait a minute.
Oh. I'm gonna very much hope that the controllers don't need a... Oh, you have to require the box to be a higher level. If that's the case, I'm gonna be sad. But I'll try to speedrun, I guess, the 2nd island as fast as I can. And then people who watch this later on be like, ha, what an idiot. Yeah, 11.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Am I going? Oh, I was going that way. Oh no.
Time for takeoff. Alright, final tower. Let's do this.
Let me weave.
Oh, so sorry.
Here we go. Yahoo!
Yes, I'm doing all this as well to, at least do something right here.
Brace yourselves.
Freeze!
No, my sword. Time to
Think you can get away?
Cool it! Time for retribution!
Yahoo!
Dodge this!
Oh, I thought I was gonna be able to do the funny. Just push him off.
Cool it!
Wait, can I actually push him off?
Let's play!
Honestly, these husk soldiers are literally nothing,
Here we
to be
go.
honest.
Dodge
They're
this.
just the Fatui.
Brace yourselves.
There.
We'll need more where that came from.
Please let me. Good. Now where is it? Oh, don't tell me I need to actually regenerate the thing in order to see it. I mean, I have to walk all the way back, but I don't want to... Unless there's any items here, maybe.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
I guess I could just guess, but that's just gonna take too much time. Oh. Okay. You know, to be honest, I think I could probably still reach up there. If I'm not gonna lie. If game wasn't a thing, I could probably reach up there without the need of these controllers. I'm just trying to find at least the something that looks like all the hints and whatnot.
Wouldn't gliding be
I
faster?
doubt I can. Oh no, here it is. Okay,
Should
good.
be the same clue, right? But the shape looks a little strange this time.
So they're upside down, so that means the bottom.
Maybe if Paimon looks at it while flying upside down. Come on, you should look at it upside down too.
Paimon, I am already doing that. Alright, let me just make sure, because the swirls can be a little iffy. Okay, so... one that goes down. Okay, that's it. That means the one that goes up. Be it? There we go. Now I gotta find some way to get, a little bit, just a tiny bit of, light energy or whatever you want to call it. A little bit of that. If I can get that, quickly get up there, we be golden. I have a feeling I'm not gonna be able to go on that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Man, do I really have to just go back to the beginning? I'm gonna be stubborn for a little bit. Stubborn's not gonna get me anywhere, is it? Sad. So sad. We were so close, yet so far. Okay, you win, game. I think what's worse, too, is the fact that I have to walk all the way back. Alright. Okay. At least we're a little bit more resistant as well. Okay. Now I'm gonna hope I don't have to go back. Unless it's like something very long, and in which case I would have to. But we'll see. Okay. We're right over there. I have an idea, actually. Okay, we're just gonna go straight for it.
Yahoo! Yeah.
That way I kind of save a little bit of time. And also... Is it? I did. I did equip it. What? Oh. It's this. I dumb. Wait, then what did I click? Well, I could look at that later. Right now, I am on a clock. I mean, granted, not a huge clock. I have 310.
Wouldn't gliding
Even
be
so.
faster?
Oh no. Okay. And then we'll go, and literally gonna go there just to press a button. Just to go up the top of a tower and press a button. And I don't know what else there is in this event, whether it be a boss or another place to explore. I don't know. I can imagine. Oh man, I should have put elevator music. That would have been funny. Just put elevator music as I just go up and up. I think I'll also keep my eye out for any, like, rejuvenating energy, but honestly, I don't think there's gonna be any. Literally just me to go as fast as humanly possible. Oh no. Okay, this is gonna be close. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Here we go. Yep. Seems like there's no easy fix to get rid of the darkness. The surrounding area has changed again. But it'll be no big deal for us. Right? Should we go straight back and see?
Oh, crap. We're going out. Okay, we did it. Hello. Hello, girl.
Sumi, we did it!
I can tell. It looks like all 3 towers have been successfully taken care of. The evacuation is now going much more quickly, thanks to the improved environmental conditions. Most of the soldiers have gotten out, but it seems like something happened that I hadn't foreseen. Please, come with me.
Alright, before we do that, I'm gonna do myself a favor. There we go. I'm lazy. Give this to me. The fact that I went through that whole 3rd place as a speed run. Wait, this isn't it. Oh, right, the other thing. I hope I didn't need to get my box to rank 11. Because if I needed that, yeah, we wouldn't be able to complete this at all.
There's darkness churning inside the Dainichi Mikoshi!
Logically speaking, all of Enkanomiya should be back to normal by now. Unfortunately, this place has now become the most dangerous of all. I don't know why this is happening or what to do about it. But what I can tell you is the location of the guy behind all of this. I'm going to have to ask you to confront him and make him reveal his whole plan.
How did this happen?
I've been observing the flow of the darkness and I've noticed something peculiar. There was a faint vortex continuously absorbing the darkness. I can only assume that the flow must be triggered by his need for abyssal energy. He's extremely dangerous. Even most bishops would be no match for him.
Don't worry, I've been waiting for a chance to let loose on him.
Music to my ears. Thank you. If I have deduced correctly, he should be in the library area right now.
Ah! Who would have guessed? Good. At least they were like, alright, let's just put it in the first area. So that way, like, you cannot do the 3rd area without being resistant to the... Oh, hello, buddy. You're just standing there. Menacingly.
Oh, hey. I would say this is a nice surprise, but it's really not that surprising. Look at you, venturing out into the darkness, doggedly fighting your way through just to come and see me.
I like how it's still called the thing calling itself
You're the only person
Inju.
I can think of who could actually pull that off. Still, what's with you joining forces with them? Didn't expect that.
You're just trying to stall for time with small talk again.
Huh. I guess maybe you're not so clued up after all. Look, I understand that seeing me has gotten you a little agitated, but frankly, the fact that you're still so fired up and raring to go after the long journey here is a bit of a problem for me. So, let's burn off that excess energy with a little exercise, huh? Just to calm you down enough to hear me out.
Well, that's still stalling time.
Freeze!
Brace yourselves.
Dodge this!
No, my sword!
Here we go.
Freeze!
Brace yourselves.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Yahoo!
Oh, oh. I didn't see where it ended.
Can't witness the power.
This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this!
Let's play.
Freeze!
Rain outlines your
There.
Stop! My life is flashing before my eyes.
Oh, then I'm not finished just yet.
That woman with the slender pupils, what does she call herself?
Huh? How do you know about her?
Her name, what is it?
Huh. She calls herself Sumi.
That reptilian seems to be doing a pretty good job of human imitation.
Reptilian.
Makes sense, doesn't it? The Baptismal Bishops are a highly intelligent and fast-evolving kind. There have been legends about this for over 1,000 years now. The Bishop people.
Bishop people? Huh. Sounds like the kind of nickname Paimon comes up with all the time.
You know what? The first step of admitting you have a problem, the first step to knowing you have a problem is admitting it.
This one comes from an old Enkanomiyan legend. When the Baptismal Bishops were defeated, they began evolving to survive. That is to say, they imitated the victors. Eventually, this gave rise to a line of bishops who were indistinguishable from humans except for their pupils. These were the Bishop people. The story goes that they gradually infiltrated Enkanomiya and took over many high-ranking positions. Remind you of anyone?
We did hear that Sumi's pupils are vertical.
Yep. In good lighting, you can see that Reptile's pupils are thin, vertical lines. That's hard evidence that she's betrayed you right there.
I mean, but she's helping everybody.
But she's been helping us.
Well, thanks, Paimon.
She's just using you to get revenge on me. I mean, I betrayed them first.
So, look, buddy, you're funny, but what's the problem here?
I formed an alliance with the bishops. I said I'd plunge all of Enkanomiya into darkness so they could send their elites into the Dainichi Mikoshi and rescue their captive kin. In return, they'd allow the Abyss Order safe passage through their territory and help me rebuild the Three Towers.
Which we have done.
But they didn't know that the darkness of the Abyss was a terrible poison to elemental beings.
So, they thought you had betrayed them?
I mean, I totally did betray them. To be fair, it'd be pretty humiliating for the Abyss Order if we unleashed the power of the Abyss on them and they were just frolicking around with no side effects.
You know, sir, as I said to Paimon, the first step into knowing you have a problem is admitting it.
You are pure evil!
Well, here's where we are now. Once she's done with you, she'll use the power of the Dainichi Mikoshi to suppress the Sangha Coralia and create darkness to protect the bishops. They are probably diving down into the depths to rescue their imprisoned companions as we speak. It won't be long before the source of Blood Branch Coral is completely cut off.
Poor Baptismal Bishops. But still.
If you still want to save Watatsumi Island, you're gonna have to hurry. You can use the mechanism I left behind to guide the light and dispel the darkness in the Dainichi Mikoshi.
We don't believe a single word that comes out of your mouth!
Oh, come on, guys. Do you honestly have another choice?
Well, here's the thing. Why do you want us to stop this so badly? Because if you really don't care, you could just leave.
This is just another fruitless trip to Enkanomiya for me at this point. But no biggie. I'm just a marginal figure in the order. Unlike those who are falling over themselves to serve our highness, I'm interested in more inconsequential things. Ooh, yikes. I think I'm all out of time here. I'd better go. I would say, see ya, but I probably won't. Here, I've got a parting gift for you. It's something I picked up at the Dainichi Mikoshi.
Man, I wonder what this is.
Looks like part of the same set as the one that Kokomi gave us. Wait, now's not the time for that. Oh,
bye.
Paimon's so angry, he got away again. We can't trust that guy, even if he sounds like he's making sense. So let's go back to Tsumi and ask her about all this.
So here's the problem. I actually believe him in this point. Because, I don't know, why else would he say all this? Can I please teleport? Please?
Oh no! Tsumi's gone! We couldn't have missed her on the way here!
Does it always end like this?
Come on, it's okay. Don't be sad. On the bright side, most of the soldiers have been successfully evacuated. If any bishops did come through here just now, at least no one will have gotten hurt.
Imagine that wasn't the case and she's just been leading them into the Daichimochi and they just been eating them or something.
Just thinking about that guy drives Paimon nuts. It seems we've got no choice but to give what he said a shot. Let's get some light in here.
Well, we do. What? Okay. I don't know what plan this came from. Oh. Oh.
This must be the mechanism he mentioned. But how do we reach it?
Oh. I know, I should have really gone to the Statue of Seven, but oh well. Okay,
Here we go.
Oh, that just skipped. Please. Okay, good. Oh, rip. Yeah, I have no idea why we're actually following his advice anyway. Because, like, even... What? Use the box near illusionary stairs to activate and change the orientation of special stairs created by the... Okay. Oh, well, that's... Oh. Oh.
Have you heard the ballad of the treasure chest?
So, how do we get up there? I have an idea. Wait, unless I act- wait, no, I'm an idiot. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be hard with the third one. Oh, wait. Nope. Nope. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You ain't doing that to me. Yeah, first we're gonna go up here, get this treasure chest.
What a find! I wonder how many bottles this will be worth.
Wait, am I actually supposed to go this way? I'm gonna be so sad if this just brings me back. Oh, okay. Well, alright. That's fine, I guess.
How does it work? Since it has something to do with light, maybe the Bokuso box should be able to activate it.
You know, I have a little theory. A tiny theory, granted, but what if this is actually bad for this? Because if you think about it, the whole reason why like Enkanomiya exists is to balance light and dark, like daytime and nighttime. Move down a little bit. Thank you. But yeah, if this whole place is the idea about balancing balancing light and dark, then I don't think that this is a good thing.
Thank Barbados. Wait a minute.
Oh, just Also, again, just want to say this. I know I say this almost all the time when I play this game, but the music is so pretty. And also the scenery. Alright, so that went faster. Good. Now this is gonna be— aw. Alright, let me do something then. I wonder if I'll have a little bit. You know, it's so funny. Yeah, the soldiers are all evacuated. That guy's not. He's stuck. No reason for this, but I guess I might as well. Okay. That's sadness. I gotta go fast. I feel like I'm making this a lot harder for myself than it actually is. Just because of the, detriment that I put upon myself to not explore while streaming, I guess. I don't know. Even though one of the tags is literally exploration. So, I mean... Time to hope that it's not gonna be too long. But then again, considering I did go from here to all the way to the end, hopefully maybe I'll have time. But then again, I'm gonna be constantly using the box. Do not give me the cutscene. You're gonna give me the cutscene. It's bad. That's really bad.
Oh, that's where the mechanism is.
I thought it was gonna fall. gonna go fast. Oh yeah, honestly, that's not too bad. I guess the tower's... Oh, it's because of this, the corrosion. I mean, to be fair, I could probably venti. Just venti up there. Alright, so what did we break?
I'm unshocked. It actually worked. For once, he didn't lie to us.
Technically speaking, he's never really lied to us.
Well, maybe with his sneaky way of explaining things, he doesn't have to. Why does Paimon feel like you two have reached some sort of mutual understanding? That is not okay!
I mean, you know, it's true. He didn't lie, but he just told us what he wanted to tell us with the intention of betraying us.
Should be accessible again now. Let's get down there and see.
Okay. I'm gonna guess that this is like gonna be the boss or something. And then watch, this was gonna be expected to be like, yeah, you're supposed to have this box completed. If you don't have this box completed, you're going to die. I've also got like 3 minutes, but well, I can maybe make this 30 minutes longer if we meant completing this.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
I guess it wasn't a problem to do what we did, but I don't know. It's just the feeling of like the balancing of light and dark.
Looks like we need to write this thing down.
Oh wait, hold on. How does it look like up top here? Can I like change it to just Evernight? Probably not. Nope. Okay. Venti? Your knees okay? I feel like this went a lot faster.
Baptismal bishops! And dangerous ones by the looks of it. Guess they're the elites, huh? Still no sign of Tsumi, though.
Oh.
No, my sword!
Never fought them before.
Time for takeoff.
Oh.
Let's play. Wouldn't glide. Think you can get away? Brace yourselves.
Cool it.
Uh-oh.
Freeze.
Done.
After a careful head count, it seems like the baby bishops aren't here anymore. Guess they got rescued. If the baptismal bishops really did come down here, that means that guy was telling the truth. So, Tsumi really is a bishop person?
I mean, if she did rescue the people, so what?
Still haven't seen her anywhere. Where the heck is she? Whatever. Let's head back up.
You and Paimon return to the Daiichi Mikoshi above.
It's Tsumi! What is she doing in front of the Daiichi Mikoshi?
What have you done?
Since you came back, I'm curious to know. Did our rescue operation succeed?
Some baby bishops were rescued before we got there, but the old and weak bishops went back in the water to hide after we defeated the elites. Tsumi, are you really a bishop person?
I have no intention of explaining anything. Although I can communicate with you, I know all too well that interaction with humans can only end in betrayal. The conflict between our two kinds will go on forever. Before I leave, I'm going to destroy this light.
You think you have what it takes?
Do not come any closer, and don't even think about trying to sneak up on me.
What do you mean sneak up?
This tower seems to hear my wishes. I just need to think the thought and it will change its brightness. And if I so desire, it will collapse before me. With the cognitive equivalent of a click of the fingers, I could destroy this source of great pain for the bishops. So why can't I do it?
Oh no. This is way more serious than losing access to the Blood Branch Coral. What are we gonna do?
Sumi, you recognize these? Sumi remembers her pendant. She combines it with the other pieces.
It's a pendant in the shape of... Are those 3 entwined snakes?
This pendant has been with me for as long as I can remember. Why does it fit with your 2 pieces?
I think deep down, you already know the answer.
Don't be ridiculous. Are you trying to say that I...
Paimon doesn't understand. This one is Kokomi's, this one is from the Dainichi Mikoshi, and Sumi's has been with her all along.
You belong to Watatsumi Island.
I grew up with the bishops. My only possessions were this pendant and a few boxes of books. I learned human language and writing from them. But not long after that, Enkanomiya was left without a single human being. It became completely empty. Only recently did I finally have the chance to make contact with humans and learn what the things I'd read in the books really meant.
Sumi?
There's a saying in your human books that I never understood until right now. People belong where they are born, but creatures belong where they are fed. I am a bishop, not a human. So I'm going back to where I belong. I guess the Dainichi Mikoshi isn't my concern. But we'll be back one day.
Sumi is gone.
Okay, bye.
Why did she suddenly change her mind in the end?
Maybe Kokomi knows.
Right! Kokomi will have definitely anticipated this possibility. That would be why she gave us the pendant fragment in the first place. Everything's resolved here. Let's go back and tell her.
And then it turns out that that's not the case. Be like, why did you leave? What do you mean? Look! Oh, it's destroyed. Yeah!
Hey, Kokomi!
Oh, I forgot to increase this back. Sorry.
You're back. The soldiers briefed me about what happened. You successfully worked with a shrine maiden named Tsumi to clear the darkness. But then there was an unexpected change at the Dainichi Mikoshi. Is that so?
Yeah, that's right. But after that is where things started to get all kinds of weird.
You tell Kokomi what had happened.
Really?
Sorry, Kokomi. Paimon feels kind of bad that we ended up giving your pendant away.
There's no need to apologize. As I said, Watatsumi Island has no further need for it. It's a relic from back in the very beginning when the Watatsumi Omikami reorganized the court and reformed Enkanomiya. The 3 pendants were given to the Dainichi Mikoshi, the Sangonomiya line, and the vassals of Watatsumi. The original intention was that the common folk, the officials, and the divine vassals would all hold each other accountable. But today, only the common folk have flourished while the other 2 bloodlines have declined. So the pendant is of little use anymore.
Oh.
Funny you should say vassals.
It's not about peace.
One of the soldiers seemed to think that Sumi was one of those. But actually, her vertical pupils meant that she was a reptile. She fooled us all.
That's not true. Vassals of Watatsumi typically take on a half-human, half-snake form. symbolizing that they are the familiars of our serpent god. At least, they used to. Over time, the vassals gradually became identical to humans, all except for the pupils of their eyes. But Bishop people and reptilians, they're pure fiction. There is no evidence for their existence anywhere among Sangonomiya's classified documents.
Oh, so Sumi isn't actually a bishop?
The Watatsumi Omikami exhausted its power to create Watatsumi Island, and after that, it grew weaker and weaker. No more vassals of Watatsumi were born after that. But the records do mention the very last of the vassals. All our hopes were placed onto her. She was going to be the one who could communicate between the bishops and the humans. But when she was just an infant girl, she and her guardian shrine maiden were attacked by bishops at the border of Enkanomiya. Her whereabouts have been unknown ever since.
So I guess that's her.
Most believe she died that day, but some believe she was raised by the bishops. The people of Watatsumi owe a great debt of gratitude to the vassals of Watatsumi. Now that the bishops and Watatsumi Islanders no longer have a territorial dispute, I sincerely hope that she will find her way to where she belongs. Wherever that is for her.
What a story.
Still, now that we know how Blood Branch Coral works, I, as Divine Priestess of Sangonomiya, may need to think of a new way to counteract the Holy Soil phenomenon. For the time being, however, the issue is resolved, and all thanks to you. Watatsumi Island will be at peace for many decades to come. I can't thank you enough.
That's it. Well, okay, that was the story. And I believe really all there is left in the event is just to go around. Oh boy, I gotta beat them.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll just do this on my own time. So you don't have to just sit down, watch me do all this. So
right now, I wish I was sitting at the top of a tree, looking out over a meadow, cider in hand.
I mean, you're not on a tree and this isn't meadow, but I'm pretty sure this is okay enough. But anyway, so I believe that's good for right now. One last thing I'll do. Lap. Oh, I got Toma finally. I think with him, I think I got all the no, I don't have Sayu. Or Goro, never mind. At least I got Toma now. Everything is fine. Maybe. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. For YouTube, like this video if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. As for Twitch, if you're not already, you can click on the heart icon to follow my channel and be notified of whenever I stream next. The next stream should be tomorrow or on Sunday at probably either 7 or 8 PM EST. I don't know what I'll be doing. It usually just happens on a whim of what to do. So, yeah. So hopefully you can come make it to that. So until the next video or streamer video, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye!